Yeah, so the concepts of the Cubs program are to bring Balmain, Wests and Group 6 together, mainly for the first time, and to give them an insight into what it's like to be part of the West Tigers NRL club.
This program so far, it's really helped me as a player, like to grow and learn more skills that I haven't really worked on before.
It's been good. It's been good to get around all the boys. I've really enjoyed it. I've learned what it's like what it takes to be an NRL player, how it is, how they live, how they train, and the intensity that it involves to be an NRL player.
So the boys take part in 2 6-week blocks. So they train Monday, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Monday's all about weights and speed. Tuesday is completely field, and Wednesday's wrestle and gym again. At the end of that 6-week block, we pick about 26 kids who would come on this camp at Narrabeen, where they train Monday to Wednesday and get put through their paces like an NRL player would. What we're trying to achieve is to build a base of core skills so that when they go back to their junior representative clubs, or when they head into that 20s for the first time, they've got an understanding of what core skills are about, so they can put the structure in place.
In the Cubs program, I've learnt, the core skills, just the simple stuff, make sure we get that right.
The Cubs programs help me work on the little stuff that normally players ignore, but it's good to be working on that, and I can incorporate it into my games. So when you're fatigued, you normally forget about it, but when you've been working on it a lot, it really helps.
The aim of the program is that whatever the NRL boys are doing day to day in NRL, we're transitioning through to our pathways programs on a daily basis. So when they do get that time to go up to those higher squads, it's an easy transition.
Out of this camp, I've just it's been good working with boys that I don't know, and it's really got me out of my shell. And I think that can help me a lot as a player, working in new teams.
I've developed a lot of good friendships that I can take on.
Yeah, the goal is that the majority of these boys who are in this Cubs program is we want predominantly a Balmain, West and Group 6 under-20s team. We want our pathways coming through and representing the West Tigers. That's something that we're exceptionally proud of, but it's something that we want to keep pushing as we head to the future. You look at the likes of Luke Brooks, David Nufaluma, Chris Lawrence, they're all local juniors. So we want our local kids progressing through to play NRL at this club.
Pretty special to have Michael Maguire, the head coach of West Tigers, to come down, take time out of his day to coach us boys, have a talk to us boys. I've enjoyed it really.
He's a great role model, and it's just really good because we're not his main priority, but he still gives us time, and it's really inspiring. He spoke about holding yourself accountable as a player. So I remember him speaking he gets annoyed if players come and ask him how he plays. He really wants you to be accountable for yourself and moving forward. He thinks that'll help you grow.
Michael Maguire and Craig Sandercock are going to come out today and spend some time with the boys and put them through some structures this afternoon. It's just purely about giving these boys an insight on the day-to-day life that an NRL player will go through.
My goals from this camp is to really improve my leadership skills, and I'm aiming to get a role as Balmain captain, and I think we'll have a good team and we should be able to make finals again.
My goal is to make SG Ball play every single game, make sure I play consistent footy. I definitely want to make finals footy and go even further.
A lot of people say that only 1% make it to play NRL, and the key message to these boys has been, well, why can't this group be the different?
Our message has been, why can't we? Why does that have to be the stat? And that all of us can, and that's really inspired us along this camp.
Why can't they all go through and progress to NRL? And it's a matter of how hard they train, what they do off the field, what they do on the field that's going to make sure that they get there.
I just really like to thank Mitch and all the other staff that put this Cubs program together, because it's really given us the opportunity to get out of our comfort zone, which I think that can really help us as football players, taking that forward.
We're really looking forward to see how these boys take away everything they've learned from the last 3 days of this camp, and looking forward to how they progress heading into 2020 for their respective junior representative teams.